Rihanna and George Clooney play Never Have I Ever.
And we've got a new track from Zendaya and Chris Brown.
And Zayn releases a new single.
A new single. All of this and more on today's Rundown.
You will never believe who one of the new advisors on The Voice is. I'm shocked.
But first, Aaron's going to talk about why Rihanna and George Clooney were hanging out.
In what might be one of the weirdest pairings ever on Ellen, I think you might agree with me on this.
Definitely do.
Rihanna and George Clooney got together to play a little naughty game of Never Have I Ever. Now, George was promoting his new film, Hail Caesar, and of course, Rihanna just dropped Anti. So what would a stop on L&B without some raunchiness?
Never have I ever seen a rapper naked.
Totally have. Come on, stop lying. Stop lying, God.
It's one time.
It's the truth.
I was drunk.
Never have I ever hooked up in the back of a car.
Some people think hooking up is like making out, right? Some people think hooking up is like linking up, like meet me out somewhere. And some people think hooking up is like, seal the deal, like lick the envelope and close it. But I don't know which one is hooking up.
I think we mean lick the envelope and seal it.
I have.
A couple of other things that we found out. Both Rihanna and George have been drunk before noon. Ellen said she hadn't.
That's not surprising, any of that.
And also, neither one of them have ever hooked up with someone over 50.
What?
George Clooney, who is well over 50, has never hooked up with someone over 50.
Okay, I guess I can kind of believe it. But you know what shocks me the most is that Ellen actually got George Clooney and Rihanna to play this game. I feel like their reps, like their PR people would have been like, no, they're too big to play Never Have I Ever.
What's also interesting to me is I found out that Rihanna has never had sex, licked the envelope, as they said, in the back seat of a car. Isn't that shocking?
Very shocking, actually. This is bad gal Riri we're talking about.
She got banned from Instagram for posting naughty photos. That girl has never had sex in a car? I mean, maybe I'm showing my cards here,
I was about to say, it sounds like someone in this room has.
I think we should play Never Have I Ever, but I was really shocked. Something tells me she maybe wasn't telling the whole truth there.
We can now add advisor to Miley Cyrus's resume. That's right, she's going to be a key advisor for season 10 of The Voice on NBC. It was announced Wednesday. Miley posted this photo on her Instagram and she captioned the pic, looking at Xtina Buttons at NBC The Voice, hashtag key advisor, hashtag season 10. Of course, her tongue is on that red button. Very on brand for Miley. But in a second photo that Miley posted on her account, this is a little behind the scenes photo of her actually shooting the show. So we know that she's already involved right now, which is kind of crazy because the new season doesn't actually start till February 29th. And sadly, no, Gwen Stefani will not be back. It's going to be Christina Aguilera, Pharrell, Adam, and Blake. But the huge question, Erin, is Miley gonna be a good advisor? Is she too young?
You know what? I would say she's too young maybe if she had started her career later.
Right.
But she's been doing this since Hannah Montana days. She's been singing, she's been performing, she's been acting for so long.
True.
She's lived an entire life
Right.
in the last 10 years.
Exactly. I feel like Miley will offer advice to the contestants on The Voice that no one else can.
And I'm kind of excited to see what the contestants will do in their performances after Miley advises them.
If they'll listen to her or not.
Right, if they'll stick their tongue out excessively in their
every
performances.
Time. Her main note to everyone, just make sure to stick your tongue out at least once.
So everybody cross your fingers and your toes and have your lucky rabbit's foot out and do whatever you need.
Okay, Erin.
Because Zayn is scheduled to perform on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and we don't want him to cancel.
God, can you not cancel this, Zayn? That would be great.
Because this is epic. This will be his first performance as a solo artist.
Yes.
His first really big television appearance as a solo artist. We want to see him. So please, 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 do not cancel Zayn. I don't care what you have to do. You can carve out 2 hours of your life to do this.
This is a huge opportunity to show who he's going to be and sort of set the tone for his solo career.
I'm excited to see his performance on this one. Also, J-Lo and Snoop Dogg are gonna be on the show, so I'm also praying that behind the scenes they're working out some potential collaborations. Can you imagine J-Lo bouncing her booty on Zayn in a music video?
I feel like that's really stretching it there. You're dreaming big, Erin.
I have to dream big. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you land in the stars or something like that.
Right.
Also, for Zaniacs out there, he teased us on Snapchat, which he just recently joined this week, a couple of snippets of an acoustic version of Pillow Talk. And now, great news. You can download it on iTunes. You can only download it on iTunes right now, but I loved the stripped down version of this sexy slow jam even better than the produced one.
It makes it sexier.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Even though I'm still not sure half the things he's saying in it, I feel it.
Sex is a paradise and something else bad. Get ready, Zendaya has something new happening, and it's her new song called Something New. And it features Chris Brown, but the other thing that it features is it samples from a TLC song, Creep, which is so great because it's called Something New, but it samples something old. You have to hear it.
I wanna try something new all night. I wanna try something new all night.
There's all kinds of like different beats going on in this song. I love it. It's a new sound. And Chris has one verse in the song which actually blends nicely with Zendaya's voice. Like, I'm kind of surprised about this pairing, but it totally works. She also covers New You magazine, and she looks so gorgeous on the cover in this look. And of course, she's being inspirational like she always is. And there's this quote that's circling around the internet right now where she talks about that photoshopping incident she had on a previous magazine cover. And she said, quote, "There is no such thing as ugly. That's a word that doesn't really enter my vocabulary." And I love this quote so much because I hope that other girls can embrace that. We're so proud of this 19-year-old girl for being so open, and she said that she loves sharing her journey, and she wants to prove that she goes through the same thing as you guys, and you just gotta be as comfortable with who you are, and then no bully can get to you.
How long do you think it is before Zendaya takes over the world? Like,
very soon, actually.
I feel like she's like Angelina Jolie mixed with J-Lo, mixed with Taylor Swift, all in one person.
Great combo.
I think she does it all. You know, she can act, she can sing, she's beautiful, she can model. Like,
she has a voice too. Like, she's her
really
own woman.
Does. You can hear it in this song with Chris Brown too, because Chris Brown can really sing. And
I meant voice like she's an individual.
Oh,
like, that kind of voice too.
Both voices, and she's wise. I actually worked with someone recently who has worked with her, who said to me, that girl is no joke.
She doesn't seem like a joke.
No handlers are pulling her strings. She is empowered. She is in charge of her career, and she speaks from her heart, and she cares about what people think and how her position affects other people who are watching her so closely. I am such a fan of Zendaya.
Yeah.
I want her to become like an international
You just gave like
star.
a monologue on how much you love Zendaya over here, and I couldn't agree more. I feel like Zendaya is a true chameleon in human form, and so talented.
Just because I want to make everybody uncomfortable right now, did you guys actually think Rihanna was telling the truth about never having sex in a car or in the back seat of a car? I will say the back seat of a car is a little cramped. It's a little hard unless you're
And she's
really
a tall girl.
She's tall. Like, where do your legs go?
Great question, Erin. Wow, I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm trying to ignore you. I want to know, do you think that Miley Cyrus will be a good, wise advisor on the new season of The Voice? Let us know. Also, let us know on Instagram by following us at Misty Kingma.
At Hey Erin Robinson, and we will chat with you over there. Also on Snapchat, same thing.
Ooh, snap.
Let's snap, you guys. Let's make it official. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you back here
Bye,
tomorrow.
guys.
Selena Gomez talks about her feud with Miley Cyrus in that box on the left.
Ooh, or to the right, make sure to check out if Kim K and Amber Rose are actually friends now, because you know what happened.
Drama.